Gentlemen, let me ask you something personal. Have you ever found yourself waking up 2, 3, maybe even 5 times at night just to use the bathroom? Or maybe you've noticed your stream is weakened, or that feeling that your bladder never fully empties. Most men over 60 chalk this up to just getting older. But here's the truth. Age is not the only reason your prostate starts giving you trouble. In fact, the food sitting in your fridge right now could be the hidden fuel behind prostate inflammation, enlargement, and even worse. And today, I'm going to reveal the 5 most dangerous foods for prostate health. Foods every man over 60 should avoid if he wants to sleep through the night, protect his dignity, and enjoy his vitality for years to come. Stay with me because food number 1 is so common, you probably had it this week without realizing the silent damage it causes. Before we begin, take 2 seconds to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment below where you're watching from. I love knowing where my community of men is tuning in from. Here's the biggest myth I hear every single day. Doctor, my prostate is just acting up because I'm old. There's nothing I can do. That belief is dangerous and it's wrong. Yes, the prostate naturally changes with age, but it is not doomed to dysfunction. The truth is this. What you put on your plate every single day plays a direct role in whether your prostate stays calm and healthy or whether it swells, stiffens, and disrupts your life. Some foods quietly trigger inflammation, disrupt hormones, and squeeze the urethra, leaving you with sleepless nights and embarrassing bathroom struggles. And here's the hopeful part. Just as some foods harm the prostate, others can heal it. Change your diet and you change your daily life. I'm Dr. Sarah. For over 15 years, I've worked with thousands of men, fathers, grandfathers, husbands, veterans, business owners, men who walked into my clinic frustrated, embarrassed, and often hopeless. But I've seen those same men reclaim their freedom simply by making small, powerful changes to what they eat. I want you to know you're not broken. Your body isn't failing you. It's simply responding to what you feed it. So let's get into it. Let's count down the 5 worst foods for your prostate. 5. Processed meats. The silent saboteur. Let's start with the one men rarely question. Processed meats, bacon, sausages, ham, deli slices. Sounds tasty, right? But here's what's happening inside your body. These meats are packed with preservatives like nitrites and nitrates inside your body. Those convert into carcinogens, chemicals linked to cancer, including prostate cancer. They're also loaded with sodium. Too much sodium increases water retention and blood pressure, which directly stresses your urinary system. And when the urinary system suffers, the prostate feels it too. On top of that, they're heavy and saturated in trans fats, which fuel inflammation, the #1 driver of prostate swelling. Emotionally, think about how you feel dragging yourself out of bed 3 times a night. That irritation, that frustration, that embarrassment in social settings when you are always hunting for the bathroom, that's inflammation fueled by your plate. Practically, here's the fix. Swap deli meats for fresh cuts. Grilled chicken or fish. Make your own burgers from quality beef instead of processed patties. Small swaps protect your prostate from silent sabotage. 4. Excessive dairy hormones you don't need. Now, here's one that shocks most men. Too much milk, cheese, and yogurt. We grew up hearing milk builds strong bones. And yes, calcium is important, but in excess, dairy is a hormonal disruptor. Milk naturally contains estrogen and progesterone, female hormones that in high amounts can throw off your male hormone balance. Dairy also raises levels of IGF-1, a growth hormone linked to increased risk of prostate cancer. And casein, the main protein in milk, can trigger inflammatory responses in sensitive men, adding fuel to prostate irritation. Emotionally, imagine finally lying down for a good night's sleep only to be dragged out of bed over and over. That's not just aging. It's your hormones being hijacked by excess dairy. Practically, I'm not saying cut out dairy completely, just cut back. Swap cow's milk for almond or oat milk. Try coconut yogurt. If you love cheese, stick to lighter, less processed options and smaller portions. Your prostate will thank you. 3. Inflammation in every bite. Who doesn't love French fries or a greasy burger? I get it. Food's high in saturated fats, but here's the truth. Saturated fats fuel chronic inflammation, the very thing that makes your prostate swell. They clog arteries, reduce circulation, and deprive your prostate cells of oxygen and nutrients. They also raise free testosterone levels in unhealthy ways, which can accelerate abnormal prostate growth. Emotionally, it's not just about bathroom trips. Poor circulation affects intimacy. Weak blood flow means weaker performance in ways that hurt confidence and relationships. Practically, instead of fried foods, choose grilled or baked. Replace fatty cuts with salmon, avocado, nuts, and olive oil. These healthy fats reduce inflammation instead of fueling it. 2. Alcohol, the false friend. A beer at the game, a glass of wine with dinner. Sounds harmless, right? Here's what alcohol does. It raises estrogen while lowering testosterone, a hormonal recipe for prostate problems. It irritates the bladder and prostate directly, worsening urgency and nighttime urination. It dehydrates you, making urine more concentrated and acidic, which inflames the urinary tract. Emotionally, that burning discomfort, that constant urge, that humiliation of rushing out of a social gathering alcohol is quietly behind it. Practically, you don't need to quit completely. Just cut back. Alternate a glass of wine with a glass of water. Keep it to special occasions, not daily habits. 1. Refined sugar and simple carbs, the silent monster. Finally, the number one enemy, refined sugar and processed carbs. White bread, pastries, sodas, donuts. These spike blood sugar. That spike forces insulin to surge, and over time, high insulin fuels systemic inflammation. Excess sugar also leads to weight gain, especially belly fat, which throws off testosterone and estrogen balance. Emotionally, every extra pound around your waist presses on your bladder and pelvic area, making bathrooms worse and confidence lower. Practically swap sugary snacks for fruits like berries and apples. Replace white bread with 100% whole grain. These small changes starve inflammation and feed vitality. So, what do you do now? Here's your action plan this week. Cut out one processed meat product. Swap one daily serving of dairy for a plant-based option. Replace fried food with a baked or grilled version. Limit alcohol to weekends or special occasions. Cut refined sugar in half. Start with sodas or pastries, one step at a time. You don't need perfection, you just need progress. And if you're thinking, Dr. Sarah, it's too late for me, let me tell you this, it is never too late. I've seen men in their 70s and 80s reverse years of discomfort simply by changing their daily food habits. Less urgency, stronger flow, better sleep, more confidence. Your prostate is not your enemy. It's simply asking for the right care. So here's my challenge. Starting tomorrow morning, remove just one of these 5 foods from your plate. Replace it with something your body recognizes and loves. Your future self will thank you with better nights, stronger days, and more freedom. If this message helped you, please hit like, subscribe, and share this with a brother, father, or friend who needs it. And drop a comment below. Which of these 5 foods do you eat the most? Let's be honest, awareness is the first step to change. Remember this, aging does not steal your vitality. Giving up does. I'm Dr. Sarah, and this is your reminder that small daily choices can protect your prostate, restore your confidence, and give you back the life you deserve. Take care of your prostate, and it will take care of